happened this time last year, remember? It's like, Brooke, you're going to Paris next week. This year it's Miami.
Miami's fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm going to Miami.
And you know, it's also an hour away from New York.
Wow.
Fuck.
Are you coming to Miami?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to Miami. On the back of that mail shoot that we did, we had a brand from Toronto reach out. They wanted to do like a campaign in Miami. This is a really good project to come back to Australia with. To the brands here that are trying to push the needle, in comparison to brands that are in the US and in Europe, that are like the reference boards for what we do here, and be like, we're already doing that stuff. We should be working with you here as well. We've been pushing our boundaries ourselves, and this is one of those rare moments when an opportunity presents itself. And I think if we are able to put more into this than what we expect from ourselves and what they expect from us, we'll be able to make something that, again, will stand out.
I wonder if it was like a behind the scenes of like they're arriving to a photo shoot and like you've got a chance to go through Miami to get there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like going through Miami, you can, you know, all the different lengths you'd go, like the driving on the road with the sunroof down, cruising about, and then like gets out the car, it's like paparazzi everywhere. We'll probably never use that idea. We're just trying to throw anything at the wall and see what sticks. So.
What direction are you leaning more towards?
Let's be honest here. You don't have an answer right now.
All white dudes.
I took our meeting notes and our Miller note and Claude and everything, and it was like the first thing I wanted to tackle was the cultural authority for an Aussie crew shooting a hip hop brand in Miami. I was like, Claude's calling us out, man. What's up, guys? Come with me. Brock drank some milk from the fridge that was warm.
I didn't drink the milk, I like heated it up with my oats.
Now Brock's having an Iceland black so he can, I think, rinse himself a little bit.
Yeah, just counterbalance.
Counterbalance,
Also
yeah.
just to like caffeinate myself.
Oh, you haven't took coffee yet today?
No.
Oh, that's why you're feeling sick, man.
Oh, okay, fine. Well,
That's why Vlad feels sick every day, he doesn't drink coffee.
what's your Miami idea?
Sure. I want to get like an alligator and then get like the necklaces, bracelets on the teeth, like grills on the alligator
That'd be sick.
on a golf course.
That'd be sick. That's cool. I reckon we're gonna have. I want to do riding with the top down through the streets, pimped out, blasting some tunes. Is that Miami? I feel that's more like LA cruising. We'll make it Miami though.
Well, I haven't already.
Oh,
So, and like a Inuit person with like a whole bunch of like real heavy Arctic gear on, big fur coats, just dripped out in the ice.
Nice.
In the Miami summer.
that'd be cool.
So, yeah, juxtaposition.
Juxtaposition, yeah.
We could come up with our best idea when we land. That's the problem.
Nah. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I know, but like,
We could.
this is
Do we have to go to Miami
why freaking recce's exist.
Well, because I know a lot of our mood board was very like culture focused on Miami, so I wanted to try and find what he really wants. Yes.
Can we change what he wants?
Yes.
So, what he needs?
Sure. Yeah, I guess the importance of this because if we make what we want to make combined with what he needs, then success, right?
I think also like it's quite. We can confidently say like it's a break in his feed. Like this is basically him setting a new direction. Like his priorities were sales, but more than that was like what he wanted it to feel like after this goes live is like a new direction for the brand.
The biggest thing we noticed going into US market was you need to tell the US exactly what that thing is for. If you want to sell them something, you need to tell them like this chain is for this. This will make you feel like this. They're very literal buyers that need like a purpose for everything that they buy and wear and do.
The ideas are flowing.
Could you do almost this in front of the street?
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Like, I feel like if you had him in even just an area like that, that's enough juxtaposition, right?
Yeah.
Or like that. That's like good juxtaposition to say. That could just be a nice social cut down reel. We have like 10 short reels here, right? We almost come up with like 10 one shots. I think it needs to have boats.
Yeah.
So I think in like a cove, like a bay or a cove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put this ideas in Milano. And I assume Brock and I will probably keep building it out. He's just a little bit visually so we can talk about him tomorrow. I'll just quickly introduce the team. I know you guys kind of chatted to them already, but Georgia. I love pointing in these calls. I don't know where anyone is on your guys, but Georgia is there for me. Georgia's our creative project manager. Pretty much runs our entire production process and creative process. Brock is lead motion, I'd say, videographer, content creator, creative director. Everyone obviously shares a lot of hats in our business. Vlad does pretty much does all the behind the scenes content. Scott, lead photographer. Scott took the photos that you initially engaged in, those ones that you saw online. Basically, we put together a whole bunch of ideas that we like, that we think are chasing the initial brief that we sort of like defined and are going to work as well. It's a very mix of like obviously chasing what Six Ice needs right now, also trying to get that creative performance, kind of a first step in a series of steps that we can do to increase the positioning. We think this is a good first step to really set the bar of like, it's time to take it up a notch. It's time to tell our story more.
Key phrase we sort of found was our luxury movement, which is very focused on sort of the aesthetic of all the things you kind of think of on like a surface level Miami. Think palm trees, boats, cars. What we've tried to do here is introduce the idea with our like arrival. A quick way to just introduce that would just be having Six Ice ticking over on a board of flights to show arriving in Miami, right? Without really going into full detail yet, like not using all our eggs. Georgia had a great idea to have like the flat leg. Yeah, and this is a really good way to also introduce the visual direction, right? And the style. We then want to introduce Miami, right? So now we sort of set the tone in Miami, we've arrived, and then we move on to our hero collection, which is sort of like a moment-driven story aesthetic. We like the idea of having like a controlled, like a studio environment. We think it would be best to lean into using like a house or a hotel where we can really like control the space, and there'd be a few like different features in there as well.
Yep.
You know, like things like there's a pool on the outside and then like a nice living room space, right? And that would just give us an opportunity to get all those really nice product shots.
The other kind of reels afterwards, we're just casting a bit of a wide net, so we contact like touch points on culture and lifestyle, and then like the durability of the actual products and the aesthetic. So yeah, the first one was luxury movement. This is the lifestyle one where we're in and about Miami, but we're experiencing like the height of luxury. We've got like the car there and the boat that we looked into hiring. The next one, the freeze frame with the hydraulic cars, that's more of your like real trending reel at the moment.
The point of difference on that compared to what those freeze frames have been in the past is really trying to get like those donks, those like jumping in the background even.
July 4th, I think you and Alex talked about it. Yeah, we'll touch on some really Americana things, and you've got that American pendant. That'd be good to show off. The Miami art drops, we like to call them video portraits. It's basically the camera's quite stationary, and then it's just the model showing off the product, which is the next one along, was just going to be a aesthetic video of someone stacking the jewelry. And Gemstone is where we're featuring off a little bit of the durability of the product, that it's like you can use it in water and it won't rub off or tarnish or anything like that. We'll shoot it in the pool. And then this next one I'm really excited about is it's a little bit more eye-catching, where we're going to link all the chains together and then have someone just like pulling a car. It doesn't have to be real, we can fake it with some movie magic.
I think the biggest challenge for us, honestly, has been the trying to not alienate your existing audience while trying to elevate. Like, I think most of our back and forth, maybe like the team saying something and then someone in the room, like Georgia or like Scott or Vlad, being like, nah, well, we have to consider these people. And like, are we talking to these people? And I think like where we got to now is a really good balance of that. Like, we aren't trying to be unapproachable with the concepts. Mm-hmm. It feels human. It feels real. It feels attainable still. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I'll talk to you over the weekend, and we'll stay in touch and start bringing everything together.
Sounds good. Nice meeting you all, and thank you all for your time and efforts. I really appreciate it. See you, man.
Great.
See you all.
Catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
You say something?
It's Monday, the 4th of May. It's technically a public holiday. It's Labor Day. But I feel like Labor Day would be like the most sinful day to like work on, because it's the day for the labourers. But here we are, and the team is packing for a really exciting trip that we have coming up this week. We're going to America. It's Tuesday. It's technically Monday, don't you reckon?
Feels like it.
Yeah. Short ass week, but it's gonna be a long ass week. Yo.
Hey, how you doing, man?
So good. How are you?
Good, man. I was checking the weather today.
Yeah.
I don't know if you checked it.
Yeah, we're
For
checking it.
Miami, it's looking a little
Suspicious. Yeah. Well, I've got some solutions potentially for that. Cool. All right. So I just want to go through a few things with you now, just to make sure we can pretty much start locking stuff away. Did you have any thoughts after our last call and the ideas at all?
Not really, man. Everything looks good.
I guess like from here we basically started to pull it all apart, go into production. There's a whole bunch of notes that we're kind of pulling apart in here just to make sure like each idea is executed on correctly. I guess this is the weather question. If we do some shots on a Saturday to try and get as much as we can like outside, just because we'll be around, we can get like the signs, the location shots, a bunch of other textures and stuff that we might use throughout the campaign without talent.
Awesome.
Talk soon.
Talk soon, man. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
The more I do this job, the more I realize I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. It feels scary because it's Tuesday and this time next week, technically we should have finished shooting and we still haven't got anything locked in, but it's Monday night their time. So we've technically got like some sort of... Actually, I'm just talking shit. We've got no time to organize anything. Right now, I'm getting like the similar feelings that we had, or that I had when we did the Stonebrook house, which was like, I'm going to bed at night thinking like, fuck, what am I not thinking about? Because that campaign for us was such like a pinnacle moment in Pixel that was like, if we can get this right, we can then like move on to the next level. Hopefully that will be another step for us. But like no talent is locked in, no house is locked in, no car, no boat. At least he wants to spend money on the boat. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Cedric. Oh no. You're nearly there. It's been a little bit of time since I've done this, but I am currently an acting producer for Six Eyes. I feel like such a arsehole. You know how they say, don't judge a book by its cover? That's literally all I'm doing. I'm judging every single book by its cover. It's 11:43 p.m. in Miami and we might have just locked in our first talent, our male A. Well, I believe that when you have a good concept, people want to be part of it. And that maybe it's not just like a budget that is going to motivate them to want to be part of the shoot. And I feel like right now, just DMing people on Instagram, people we've actually put on like the top of our list that we want to work with for the shoot are coming back to us keen. Yeah, he's got the look. He's got the fits too.
100%. That fit.
Yeah, low key. The guy. Going on a boys trip. I think we're gonna be in the air for the next 18 hours. Pretty much, or going through airports for 18 hours. And that's not even going to our final destination. That's just getting us to San Francisco. We already have half the crew in Sydney. They actually just shot Captioned by Hyatt for 2 days with Georgia and Sydney. Yeah, it's going to be a big couple weeks for the team.
Yeah, I just wanna be free.
Where is he, Scott and Brock? Look, I haven't seen him in a week.
I don't think we have.
It's big. No, 2 days.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's big. I think A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, yeah.
How we feeling?
I already had slept.
We're going to Miami.
I'd say that it would be probably around 8 hours each day. They'd be full days. The way that we're looking at planning it right now, it's kind of changing as we go because the weather in Miami is looking like it might be getting a little bit cloudier. So we're just trying to obviously like schedule the production around that. Do you have any other questions right now? Obviously when I land Thursday night, I can answer any other questions you have. But
right now, I think I'm pretty good. You answered a lot.
nice.
Just wait for the call sheet and then I'll see if I have any more
Yeah,
questions.
perfect. Fantastic. That's amazing. Yeah, please just send me through any questions you have on WhatsApp now.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
All right. Okay, talk to you soon.
Bye. She seems like a vibe.
Yeah, she seems cool. I reckon she sounds like the Claude with the AI.
True, yeah.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Jaylen Brown, he's got a good look going for him. It's a good vibe.
He's great.
And then now we've got me here. We're gonna have to dress him down a little bit though, I think.
He's a bit too sporty, like
He's a little bit too like, that's
right.
And then our girl Kaya, she has a look.
She didn't sound like that on the phone.
No, right?
Yeah,
Kind of crazy. Scott's first Pixel international trip.
true. What? We're on the board. And its status is to relax.
Hello.
Hey Jalen, it's Alex here. How you going? Thank you so much for showing interest in doing this shoot with us. For now, do you have any questions at all that I can answer?
Is everything gonna be on land? Like the shoot wise?
On land? Yeah, there might be there could be a scene where we go out onto a yacht. Would that be okay? Yeah, we've got a pretty good idea on where we want to shoot. Do you have recommendations?
Yeah, like Wynwood, the downtown.
Wynwood,
areas,
yeah,
like,
nice.
It's a lot of different areas. I could also send areas too.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
100%. Well, if you got ideas, this campaign came to us quite late. So we've been pulling it together over the last 2 weeks pretty much. I really like your taste on your Instagram as well, so I can definitely appreciate that we align on that creative direction. So if you have any recommendations, we'd be so keen to hear. We already thought Wynwood, downtown Miami, maybe we don't want to lean too much into South Beach because we feel like that could be more touristy. But
it really would, and I don't think it would fit the vibe of.
Do you have any other questions at all? I'm just about to jump onto a flight. Sorry.
Yeah, I have no more questions. That sounds good.
Sweet, keen for this. Thanks so much for your help, hey.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. Cheers, bye. This is flight 2, Sydney to San Francisco. Never been to San Fran. I guess we're not really going there anyway. It's a bit of a layover, but I guess we're caffeinated now. On our first flight we weren't. Did you get a shot of me like this? Yeah. Oh fuck. The only thing is I don't think I got Starlink. I sound fucking privileged as fuck, don't I? I don't have Starlink, man. Which means I think we have to pay for Wi-Fi, which is chill. We'll do it. We're trying to organise a shoot on this flight, so.
Yeah. It's very cramped.
I can't say anything right now. Rexy's so wrecked.
Ladies and gentlemen, flight deck, we're stopped just short of our gate, Golf 6, waiting for ground personnel to marshal us in at the gate. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Welcome to San Francisco.
We're in Miami!
You know, it was a trip when we landed in San Fran, and she was so it's still Thursday, and it's 7 a.m. Today's a really nice day here. I think today will be probably the nicest day we have here, unfortunately. And we've got a shoot coming up, which isn't looking too great. Well, in transit, we lost our third talent, so we only have 2 talent of 3. We haven't got a house, and we haven't got donks. But I just got a contact for a donk dealer. Yeah, Judd. Apparently Judd has the donks in Miami. Oh yeah, he's got a good collection. That's pretty good. We probably need to have a bit of a team meeting before I organise any of this stuff in. We might need to bring the shoot a day forward, which means we'd shoot Saturday and Sunday. Only because it's looking like it's going to be cloudy and rainy. And what would be better, to shoot the house cloudy or the stuff outside cloudy? Or the house cloudy, because we can light it to look a little bit sunny, right? Miami day 1. Yeah, honestly, we came in really feeling a little bit burnt, but right now we're sort of working on the Australian time zone still. Feels a little bit unrealistic that we're here still. Or a little bit not real, because it feels like an undiscovered Australian city. You've just found a new Australian city that's really big and built out, and you're they sound different, but they speak the same language. We did joke about, we could shoot this on the Gold Coast, because it's pretty much the same kind of aesthetic, but I don't think we would have had that authentic backdrop. So glad we're here. I should just talk to Tyson, and he's sending emails to Miami agents, being yo, link the boys up with a house. And also he gave me a bagels recommendation. He was yeah, I've got the spot. I'm the house? And he's no, the bagel spot. I'm oh, okay. He's go to Liberty Bagels near Central Park. And I was okay. But tomorrow's going to be a big day because we haven't got a whole lot organised still. And we're thinking about pulling shoot 4 today. So right now, the weather in Miami is looking great Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday when we were originally going to shoot, it just looks rainy now. So we had that contingency thought about a week ago when we started looking at weather. So we thought shooting Sunday, Monday, but now Monday's looking rainy. So we're thinking to shoot Saturday, Sunday, and then see if also talent want to shoot earlier. But yeah, maybe day one is good. You know what got me into content creation? Was actually Miami Music Festival. And they have an event called Ultra Miami, which we were running this morning, and I was running past that park there, Bayfront Park, and I was like, this looks hella familiar. Because when I was like 12 and 13, and I discovered like EDM music, house music, I'd watch that live at like 1 a.m. in the morning on YouTube, because they would broadcast it. And like, that's how I got into content creation, because I'd follow all the videographers that followed like the artists and stuff. Shout out Miami, getting me into content creation. Getting into creativity. I was always like, one day I'll have a festival like that. That look dodgy. I'm above it. No, I'm top of the world.
Alright, let's try this ice Americano. I actually don't know what it is. Ice on black, I guess. It's pretty bad, but it's alright. It's gonna do.
It would be a good idea to shoot tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think it's
sunny.
that way.
Yeah, we'll have to, but only if we can.
Yeah,
like,
you'll tell them about it.
we have to tell them sooner rather than later. So originally it was going to be Sunday, Monday shoot.
Yeah.
Originally, and now it's just Saturday, Sunday weekend shoot. Unless it works better to do like half the day on the Saturday when the weather's good, and then we can still do the Monday for the house or something if it works for everyone or talent.
Yeah,
potentially.
I guess they were trying. Some of them were trying to talk about Mother's Day, which is on Sunday, so maybe it might be nicer for them. You reckon it's fine to ask someone to shave their arm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm sure that.
It was too skinny.
Well, nah. Apparently it's fine with such arms. I'm so awkward. I was like to this guy, kind of random one, but have you ever had to shave your arms for a shoot before? We've got in an interesting position here because he cancelled his other shoot without confirming with us that ours was actually happening. And then he was like, I've got nothing to do now. And I was like, that's not that's still not us. So now I'm kind of being like, yeah, if you shave your arms, we'll book you.
Hey, is that a voice message?
Yeah.
Brother, why you didn't tell me that? I can shave my arms.
Emil, he thinks that we're in like this oblivious stage of me trying to book him and I didn't tell him something, but unfortunately we're out here, we're playing the game of trying to get talent the day before a shoot now. Are we confident on shooting tomorrow?
Weather-wise, yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to, eh?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I just don't know about talent.
Talent's the only thing that's
They aren't responding to me. He's gonna confirm in like 20 minutes. What a legend. How is our talent that wasn't talent now being the GOAT talent? We have organised more of this shoot in the last 2 hours than we have in the last 2 weeks. And we're shooting tomorrow. I hate to say it, but it's kind of like where we thrive. And it's not because we are unorganised. But like, we just pulled the shoot forward by a whole day too. Well, technically by a whole 2 days. Can you really plan shoots like this that far in advance when you're relying on weather? Maybe not. You're gonna have to like, kind of send it in the moment, in a way. Or right now we'd just be changing bookings, which would probably maybe be worse even. We have just chatted to Alec, who works at Select Productions. He's a local producer, does some really amazing work. It really pays to have someone local give you a hand, because he has sent us this crazy list of locations which Scott is currently going through, I think. He's done all this work previously, like literally just walk the streets. Imagine how long it would take us to find that wall. And then there's like this red wall. Yeah, I'd say we probably haven't had this many moving pieces before. Especially in a place that we're unfamiliar with. It really just again goes to show like a MacBook and good internet connection is sort of everything you need to be able to pull something together anywhere, which is nice. Now with AI too, if you have a question, just ask. It's like bloop bloop. Or an Alec from Select Productions also is great to have.
Is there any other things?
All talent just confirmed. Actually, not all talent has confirmed. We need to call our boy, Amir, and tell him to catch a fly. Alright, let's call Amir. We've really taken Amir through the paces with this one.
Hello.
Yo, Amir. It's Alex here. How you going?
Hey, what's up, bro? Everything good?
Yeah, that's good. I'm so sorry for the muck around. Oh, it was long, man. Dude, the travel from Australia to here is like crazy.
Are you in Miami already?
Yeah, we just landed in Miami last night, pretty late.
Because I'm using New York, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah, so I have this flight at like 6 p.m. I can make it happen.
Yep.
I just want to like confirm that if I'm like I will do the photo shoot, you know. Okay, so see you tomorrow.
See you then. So what we'll do is I'll send you some further information through, and then if you have any questions, you let us know. And maybe also your jewelry size, if you can let me know, then that'll be everything.
Perfect. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right.
Judd's just messaged me. I said, we're coming out the Windward. He's like, yo, bring me when you're here. I'll come out.
He said what? Let me know.
Yeah, he's gonna come out and say hey. He's been offshore fishing all day. He's gonna go link up with Judd, the guy who owns Miami's Best Donks, at 8 p.m. on a Friday. As you do. Hey, how you going?
Good.
Nice. It's Alex here.
Where are you guys at?
Just out the front of the Toe Jam back lot.
Come to the corner right there.
Yeah,
Go
nice.
around the corner. I'll open the side gate. Alright.
Sweet. See ya.
Hey, man. Good. Sorry, got off the boat all day, so I'm not dressed in my best.
Nice to meet you.
Hey man, how are you, Judd?
Hey, Black, nice to meet you.
Likewise. You saw the outside.
Yeah, we did see the outside. This is sick.
Of the amp. Let me get a couple other lights, guys. Then there's the outside sections.
Yeah, cool.
That are
The, you got that mural there.
Oh, the gangster wall? Sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we got the man cave and the man cave over here. And we got some shit.
You got stuff.
Hey, we got stuff on top of stuff. From Spring Breakers.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, with the spinners, with the money spinners. So when we shot the movie, this wasn't on there. Took the back off, and that was like,
What doesn't this guy have?
Lottie Dottie. Who likes to party like Slick Rick the ruler? I'm cooler than the ice brick. Got soul like those Afro pics with the black fist.
And then the other idea we had, I don't know where you can attach something like that, but was because it's like the chains for the brand that we're working, they've got Cuban links. And we're like, if we can try and create like this super close-up shot, it doesn't need to be real. They're holding onto a chain and like pulling
the car. And when you want to shoot this tomorrow?
Yeah. You reckon that's possible?
Yeah, you can do it. I mean, put it on us. We do it all the time out there. So, but it's Saturday, which is
busy.
Yeah, it's a little busier. So I'd suggest coming in, before noon. Is that what you're thinking in the morning?
We can, yeah. What was the first thing that we should shoot? We were going to start at 1, weren't we?
We were going to start at 1, but we could move some things around.
I don't understand this city, bro. What is this place? No one's driving that car. But it's just got like, I'm going to call it Judd's Playground. That's crazy, man. Did you like that stuff?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
When he kept taking us like deeper and deeper into the maze, I thought, this is it.
Yeah. It's 9 p.m. You know what you need to do when you come to a place like this is you have to find like one really influential person, build like great rapport with that person, and then have them introduce you to their network, because you just unlock so much opportunity zone. Shout out Alec from Select Productions. Yeah.
Hey, like morning sun. It's just really hot. I didn't really sleep. It's about at 2 and I woke up at like 5 and I couldn't sit there back to sleep. It's kind of rough. Just making sure the shot list like really makes sense. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of moving parts happening. So making sure that when we get to each location, we can just sort of lock in and get the shots we need. Because yeah, honestly, stuff's probably going to go wrong, but we just have to kind of work around that and adapt, pivot. So,
do you want to talk us through what the day's going to look like?
What the day's going to look like? Hopefully really good. It's currently just about 8 a.m. Our talent is going to get here just before 1, and we're going to just meet them, get to know them a little bit. I've got a guy that has a donk organised at Windward, and we're going to have that positioned in front of the street art there. So that should be fun, that should be cool. That's actually what I'm planning out at the moment, just making sure we get those shots. And then we're going to make our way from Windward to Little Havana, which is where we're focusing on sort of more of the culture and more of the street art there. That I feel like is going to be a little bit hectic, just because we're going to have to sort of pull up, find a spot, all get out, and then roam around a little bit, and then from there we're going to do a little 4th of July highlight, which is just focusing on having the American flag above our talent, which is actually just down here. And then this afternoon we have the big one, the yacht scene, which is where we're going to just take a boat out on the water, have an evening on the yacht. I think, yeah, we'll just have a lot of fun today.
I think I'm confident on what we're going to produce because this is kind of how we do it. I guess the best thing we did was we came here with clear ideas, and now we've just been trying to make the ideas come together. Last night, however, we lost the location that we're going to be using for a full day tomorrow, which is quite the anchor in this campaign, to be honest. We found a house which was a little bit out of budget, but then they messaged us and said, sorry, we can't accommodate this request anymore. No really reason was given, but that's fair. I guess it's not our house. But we're on it. It was 1:30 and we started messaging our new friends that we made in Miami. But I still got lots of faith. It's just gonna depend on how we, which day we shoot on. Because we could shoot tomorrow, which would be an ideal situation for everyone, including Talent. But if we have to, we can shoot Monday. Talent was originally booked for Monday as well, so apart from Amir, who booked his return flight to New York on Monday, I guess we could just pay like a fee. But it's also his girlfriend's birthday on Monday. Remember him saying that? So the house that Judd sent me, yeah, that's not gonna work. I think we're gonna have to switch it to Monday.
Is it not? It's definitely not gonna work.
Well, like, I suppose I can begin the search for another house for tomorrow. Yeah. We are gonna be struggling with the Mother's Day narrative.
That house we had could be on Monday as well.
Well, Weston, the guy who owns that house, said that Monday could be on. I'll just call him first, actually,
Just to
confirm. Yeah. I guess
'cause
we were
Monday's
gonna shoot originally Monday.
We were, yeah. We have stuffed him around a little bit, but that's fine. That's just the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, unfortunately. This is why we hired a producer on our team. Where is Georgia? Things aren't feeling like they're going to plan right now. Everything will work out. And that's what, not me just like trying to manifest our success. I think it's just kind of like, as much as the city has failed us, we'll be able to sort everything out. It might just mean that we push the shoot by a day, but honestly, I think next time we do an international shoot, like local producer, tell them our fucking vision, to get that person to organize everything, and it'll be sweet. But yeah, let's chill. We're chilling. Just have to make some calls now.
Hello?
Hey, is this Weston?
Who's calling?
Alex from the, what's it called, Peerspace booking.
Yes, I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
The number showed up from Australia, no?
Yeah, we're Australian. Yeah, sorry about that. No,
If you messaged me, I didn't see it, but thanks for calling.
No, all good. I just thought I'd give you a call. Sorry for the hassle.
Yeah. No. If you could send me, the info on the brand, that'd be helpful just because.
Yeah, for sure.
To try to be a little selective with who we partner with.
Yeah, 100%. Alright.
Sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Weston. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk soon.
Gotcha. Still not 100% confident of that house will go ahead once he sees the brand.
That's one of yours?
Oh, we're using it, yeah.
Huh?
We're using it today, yeah.
Who's yours?
None of us, bro. We got a guy with it.
Yeah, mine's got there since you trained with.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is first location outside the wall. It's busier than we thought it would be. There's like tour buses running around with people up the top taking photos. It's going to be very snappy, very, very snappy today. I feel like I'm going to get heat stroke. It's like 30 degrees, sweat, time myself in knots, but we shall see. It's a lot of moving parts. We might have bitten off a little bit more than we can chew, to be honest.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Alright, we're about an hour and a half behind? No, we're an hour behind, but we're getting the ball rolling. We're going to do freeze frame creative with the donk here in the background. We just need to make sure we know which wall we can use in front of it, and then we'll get that going. But the idea is that the talent is in the foreground and they're frozen in the image, and then the background is moving, which is, the background movement is the donk.
Spaceships on the motherfucking flag.
Alright, so everyone has to stand. This way I have to frame it up. I'm gonna get everyone to shuffle over this way a tiny bit. I just need to leave space for the car. That's good. Let's do this.
Spaceships on the flag.
So you'll be going around here. Hey.
Spaceships on the Spaceships on the flag. Spaceships on the
Damn, these niggas been killing me. Tryna drain all my energy. Bitch ass niggas, you kidding me? Bitch ass niggas, you kidding me? Whole lot of rap plays on this.
Yes. Yes.
Try, Vlad. Try at least. No. I'm glad you have to try, man. Come on.
I see the fake one now, so no chain. Okay. I see the other one. The web square. The imaginary pool.
Nice.
Alright, cool.
Alright, we're done here.
Yeah, we're done here.
We need to move.
Y'all fake. Because what happened to everybody eats? How you gonna have a team and you gonna get your team starving? Man, they some sellouts. They're gonna go get food without me. And then I'm over here pulling the car like I'm freaking Goliath.
We are going to Little Havana. There's about 3 scenes and 3 walls you want to run through. And we'll just have, we'll work through having like individual shots of you guys like leaning up against the wall, hitting some poses, and then we'll have the 3 of you together, some scenes as well. Yeah, but it should be pretty sweet. We've got no moving parts, it's just us. No cars, so it's just us.
Are you doing your thing?
Hot as hell, man. I'm done.
How do you reckon he feels? Arms out, getting all burnt and shit.
He's Latino, so not that.
True. You ain't got those jeans.
I got that.
Bro, I always have that hair that long. No, I think more.
So far so good?
Yeah, moving quick. It's hot. But you gotta remember we're doing all the product focus shots in the studio, so this is like lifestyle. So just like trying to freak myself out, being like, I'm not getting all this shots. But no, we're going good. Tracking well.
Out of 10?
We need to go. Sorry. We've got 4 smaller flags, but they're all reversed up there. And then we spotted this other flag that's much larger. And so we're going to use that as a backdrop instead. So a little short change of plan. We've got about 5 minutes to do this in because we have to get on a boat. We're going to be pushing it.
Probably like honestly probably like a 3, but like there's room for improvement. This could be really good. Just rush, just things changing, what's happening, which just makes it hard to just like do the thing, But now we're doing the boat scene, so we've got a nice luxury yacht somewhere waiting for us, and we're gonna get out on the water, get some shots. Yeah, have a good time. Let's keep it moving. Imagine if there's no boat. Should we just go a night out, drink our sorrows away? Oh yeah, there's been drama, yeah. Last minute they said it had a mechanical fault, so they've organised another boat for us, which isn't the one we wanted, but now it appears that there might not even be a boat here, so we'll see how we go. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, also, I think everyone's getting tired and sick, so, and also everyone's getting tired.
I don't even know what's going on right now. I just signed a new rental agreement like 3 seconds ago for a boat that we're supposed to be on now. I don't think our boat's on this dock either, bro. It's gone, huh? Disappeared.
Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a lesson on fraud. They bamboozled us into thinking we had a boat today. We show up, he's nowhere to be found. He's probably at Kiki on the river. Then we got big security over there. You know what we're doing?
No.
You know what we're doing?
No, the thing is that the boat is not here. And there's another one across here, Pier 2, that's the same one as that.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
This is what happens always.
What's your name again?
My name's Gilbert.
Gilbert.
That's what happens.
I think the captain said he sees us, but I don't know if I see the captain.
We need to get them more sort of like lounging with the skyline in the background. Get the music going. Just tell everyone we've got to lock in for a bit. What type of shots do you think you get? Very like sort of detail shots?
Yeah, I've kind of been hopping for every like detail shot I get a wide, basically.
Yeah,
nice. To keep it even.
The boat just docked.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, on number 5?
In Pier 5. It just docked.
Yeah, I think it was better than expected in a way. Yeah. It's like, it's kind of crazy that we were able to pull that off. I don't think we even caught all the fires that happened today. It was like fire after fire after fire. And then just as we were about to finish and like the hero shots were coming, another fire. But we killed it.
I was getting iPhone stuff and I looked over at Brock's monitor, just absolute gold on the screen. It was sick, absolutely insane.
Oh damn man, yeah, I'm gonna second that.
Nice and close.
Are you gonna photo? Oh, is it all of us?
I'm glad to be here and I'm so happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a great team.
5 in the morning, got you yawning.
I just can't get no easy. I know you need me.
It's a wrap. For day one.
Monday's happening. Monday. Just signed the house contract tonight. I think his name is Weston. Came back to us finally, probably like a couple of hours ago, and was like, 100% house is locked in for Monday. He sent me heaps of videos of the house and references and other rooms. There's some other rooms you could really shoot in that room. It should be sick.
It's been great.
But yeah, it's all come together. It's just a pity that we have to push it by a day because we're gonna lose a meal, I think. But he's gonna find a replacement for us. Maybe we'll see if he can. If not, I will do it.
I have no idea. To be honest, I have no idea yet. But I hope so, because I like this team. And my job in New York is like a runway, and I don't like runways.
Do you want to tell them how you lost the ring?
You're gonna see it on the next video, right here.
You record that? Thank God we were on that boat.
Did you see how that moment came apart? It was fucking nuts. I was so it was actually crazy. So we coming back from the little Havana, and I'm like in the car doing like work on my phone trying to talk to the house guy, other guy driving. Earlier when we were coming from Little Havana, I was like, how long is it going to take to get to the boat place? It said 25 minutes then, so that means we need to leave at like 6 to get there at 6:45 to leave at 7. I called Brock and I was like, bro, we got time to do the flag. Let's do it. So I was like, the flag with the light in the blue sky, you need that. So then I was like, all right, let's do the flag. We went to the flag, called Jordan, who already left here. I'm like, Jordan, we have to do the flag. He's like, all right, cool. I'm like, go to the flag. I pinned him the location while driving, change flags, gets call from boat people. Hey, the boat you ordered has got mechanical failure. We're supposed to be on the boat in 30 minutes. And I was like, fuck. So then she said, I'm going to send you another boat. I'll link now so you can look at it. Completely different vibe. The boat we were going to go on was fucking sick. Dude.
Had a backseat.
The backseat, American flag. Oh, pedaling. Would have been so good. I said to Jordan, I'm like, Jordan, they boats failed. We can book this boat now if you want. And he's like, yeah, cool, do it. So we booked that boat, signed a new contract, then drove over there. So he wasn't docked at 7 p.m. So I called this lady like 6, 10, 12 times. I called her 12 times.
Really?
She wasn't answering. I just kept calling her.
Yeah, we were in desperate
I was like,
state
where
at
the
that point.
fuck is the captain?
Everyone was like down here at that point. And then Jordan was like, I don't think we should do the boat. He said we should push it because we have no sun.
Yeah.
And we were like, I was like, nah, bro. I was like, we need to do this.
He was like, cancel the boat. So I called the lady and said, cancel the boat. We're doing it Monday. And she said, I'll see if it can work. She messaged me back and was like, I've cancelled the boat. You're going on Monday. And then I said to Jordan, Brock and Scott said we have to go down. So I said, Jordan, we're going. And then the captain was saying in the dock, and I'm like, your captain, we're going. The lady didn't even know yet that we were going to go. And I texted her, and I'm like, we're going on the boat. I was like, we're going, dude. We're sending it.
Oh shit.
So glad we sent it though.
Oh, it was so worth it. Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. It was great.
In Brisbane, it's the same vibe. If you have some clouds like that, it just turns on even more because the light just bounces and shit, and you have texture in the sky.
Plus Scott's light, so clutch. Yeah, clutch.
Shout out Godox. Sponsor.
Even like Jordan, he seemed pretty stoked before. Yeah. Because he was at the beginning when he got on, he was like, man, I don't know, like it's not gonna pop. And then he saw the stuff and he was like, yeah. You guys know what you're doing? Crazy.
Breaking it. I may be stuck in some roots. I can't explain it. It's just something I must do.
Shoot day number 2 of the Six Eyes campaign at a beautiful house. We originally wanted to shoot on Sunday, now we're shooting on Monday. We booked all the time again. Yeah, it's gonna be good. You'll see it unfold today, but we're still waking up, obviously.
What time did you get to bed last night?
3:30. Yeah. Whoops.
Dip. Kind of like a little swim. Yeah, this place is amazing. This is really like lining up all our cards. Now we just have to play them. It's really good.
We're doing a couple more shots with the Lambo, and what we want to get here is actually pretty cool. I've always wanted to do a shot like this. I would have loved to get it on the door, so when he opens the door it moves, but just because of the angle of the door I can't. So I've got it pitched up here, and the idea is that Jalen's going to walk down from exactly where he is, hop in the car, and then start driving. We're going to match cut it to a shot of him sort of, driving down, hand out the window, focusing on this wrestler.
Trying to see how I can hop in
Yeah.
gracefully.
So basically here, like. Yeah, coming in. Maybe check the glasses or something there. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sweet. And then you'd unlock it like that, and then open it up, and then go to get in. You just go to put your legs in, and then we'll cut it before that. So, yeah.
What do you reckon it is? 32 degrees, 33 degrees?
Easy.
In the sun, in the Florida heat. It's chaos at the moment, but it'll settle down soon.
Keep me out the game, coach.
Ben's dying.
I don't know why I wore pants.
Did you wear shorts the other day? Yeah, you did. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, action.
This is so hot. It's so hot.
What temperature is it? It's currently 31 degrees Celsius, aka, what is that in Fahrenheit?
Like 92.
No way.
88.
That's crazy. 88 degrees.
Crazy work. And I'm in a long sleeve. Long sleeve, and you're in all black too.
Yeah, but look, I'm open. You have a sweater on.
What do you mean?
After this, we should all jump in the pool.
Well,
Women's wrap.
we will be in. We will be in.
Feel this way. Little something to get me through this day. Give me a little thing. Don't stop playing. Hey, won't it be a good day? So everybody need.
What have we done so far today?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
We've done a lot of shooting, a lot of sweating, a lot of posing, a lot of behind the scenes. We're just getting it done with a great group.
Let's go to the other side. Where you started?
Come live with me, angel. Come live with me and come far.
Cheers to that.
Alright.
Cheers.
Good start. It's a wrap.
Damn, so we'll probably never see y'all again.
Thank you.
That's kind of sad.
Thanks so much.
That's actually really sad.
That's alright. You know where we are.
Australia.
So we're in Australia, Mitchell.
You guys are amazing.
Amazing.
Give me a hug, Alex.
Such a good crew.
How you feeling after a day like that?
I don't know.
It's good that it's done. It's good to be done. I feel like there could have been things could have done better. But I suppose there's always things you can do better, right?
I feel hot, hungry, and not hydrated. 3 H's.
Very good.
Anything wrong?
That we should have started now.
Yeah, look at it. Did you like have a look?
Look at how it looks on camera. Wait, look at me right now. I was like, hang on.
So growing up, I used to
Yeah. Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah.
She looked really nice.
It looks
now.
better. I know. We all know. You should always shoot in the morning or in the evening. You know this.
But the weather said it was going to be super duper ultra cloudy,
Yeah,
and it said it was
so
going to rain.
We didn't know.
What can you do?
I think everyone is sick. I think even Kai was getting sick. Kai was sniffling on her nose all the time.
Head to the airport. Where are we going? You may ask.
We are going to the Big Apple. Biggest apples in New York City. I'm going to eat an apple in New York City. And bagels.
Scott's already taking the bang off. What that shit is.
We definitely do sound like we're not from here, eh?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, look at that building. That thing is crazy, man.
I'm about to try my first bagel.
No, that was great. That was in the
Thanks,
moment,
bro.
soaking it in.
Thank you.
This feels real.
I don't know which one I'm gonna have, but. What do you reckon the best bagel is from this shop? So it's been 28 years of my life, and I've never ate a bagel. I realized when I was 18 that I hadn't had a bagel my entire existence, and I thought I'm not gonna ruin my first opportunity. And so I thought I'm gonna wait until we landed in the city where bagels are made. And this spot was recommended by Tyson. It's in like the corner of Central Park. Apparently it's like quite a popular local brand, and actually low-key, lots of locals coming out, so I'm confident. I'm confident on this choice this morning.
There you go, come on.
What sort of bagel should we get though? Do you reckon bacon and egg?
So inside.
Alright, let's go. Shit. You want some little birdie?
I'm gonna get that first bite.
I'm scared. I got it all on my face. That's pretty gas, I'm not gonna lie. Hard to eat, it's so big. Oh, wow. I can have bagels now.
Yeah! Let's go.
Shit, yeah, baby.
What are you thinking about?
I am thinking about. I'm not too sure. Like scale, maybe. Is it too much? Like, is it too much to try and chase stuff like this? Because like, I don't know. We've just always been exposed to Brisbane. So Brisbane fits like here.
Do you feel like you should?
I just don't know what there is to chase. I feel like we got flown to Miami, and they could have like chose people from here, or they could have chose people from Miami, or Canada. It'd be a lot easier for us to probably fly from New York to Miami to do a shoot. But at the same time, it's like I don't think proximity might not be power anymore, or like the only thing that gives you power. I think
the internet kind of leveled the playing field. Now, like your taste and how kind you are, kind of as a person, and how you do what you do, and that sort of stuff actually means a lot more than being in the right place in the right zone. Still fun though. Still fun to think about. You feel like this is more connected than London? Kinda, eh? Because London's like long and shit, and then it's like got all those different areas along the wrong one tube, and then it also goes back, and then you gotta cross the river. It would be cool to live here for a month, I reckon, just to understand what it's about. Nice.